Johnny Depp's stateside $50 million defamation against Amber Heard should be dismissed. The UK judgment should be considered and regard should be given to the op-ed publications too. Depp did not commit domestic violence against Heard repeatedly, which resulted in Amber Heard threatened for her life and causing a huge trauma. Fired. Karma and going broke hit Team Heard hard as Depp wins. This declares a supplemental plea for the matter of Johnny Depp cannot win on any of his claims, thereby Depp's complaint against Heard should be dismissed as its whole. This appeared in the Fairfax County docket in a filing on the 13th of April. Now this matter has been brought forward from April 11, 2020. Amber Heard has apparently requested for the hearing, which is to be held on the 28th of May in front of Penny Ascarati. He was assigned the case by Chief Judge Bruce White. It seems as though we can't go a week or so without getting another piece of news or information about the ongoing legal war that is happening between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. These two have been hurling all sorts at one another, and the court cases that have followed have been filled with shocks, twists, testimonies, and more. Now, after getting a key victor in the UK, Amber Heard is hoping that she will be able to go and get everything Johnny Depp has thrown at her tossed out in court. As Amber Heard was unsuccessful in shouting Johnny Depp's suit in the past, this time she is trying to see far ahead with a new strategy. At the moment, Heard has nothing to lose and help her gain a sure-footed move in the US. One of the new pieces of evidence that were revealed later is the body cam footage of the cops that Amber Heard had called on Johnny Depp. This body cam is from the rampage that occurred in May 2016, and many of Amber Heard's allies and friends have given evidence from the incident. They said that Johnny Depp hurled the phone at her face and had also thrashed the penthouse's kitchen. What Amber Heard's have claimed to be depictions of the damage done by Johnny Depp are quite different from what the police had observed and addressed. Most of the factual information that was precluded cannot allow Johnny Depp to litigate them. These statements cannot be claimed false either, nor can be claimed actionable by Johnny Depp. This falls under the Virginia defamation. Therefore, his claims are obstructed due to the and the plea filing states. In this case, both the cases were different. One was defamation and the other was a case. The main difference between the two is that of the written word and of the spoken word. When it comes to Amber Heard, she is no stone unturned to prove Johnny wrong, and that she has done both of them. She has also on many occasions spoken about Johnny and the domestic violence she faced because of him. Amber Heard's friends had dialed 911 mistakenly twice. The first cops to arrive have given some new depositions since the last month, claiming that they had seen no signs of vandalism, injuries, or crime scene. Johnny Depp's attorney addressed this cover-up and countered Amber Heard's allegations the night of the rampage. A chaotic, massive crime had been reported by Amber Heard and her allies, although the LAPD's body count proved the testimony wrong, he had stated. This incident has always been highlighted by Amber Heard, and he has voiced her views on the same, saying that Johnny Depp was in a rage, beat her, and tore the house apart. When the police arrived, she didn't look like she was assaulted, nor did the house look torn apart. The dismissal is a possibility, however shocking it is. However, Depp's team can go about it with a new set of evidence to fight. Whenever the audience speculates and forms their opinions on the legal battle between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, that's when a twist hits. This seems like a loop. The date for the main defamation date is in April 2022. This again leaves us on such an open note. If the two reach a mutual settlement, this leads us to another point, which is that Amber Heard has made a lot of cover-ups. The Rampage night was not the only cover-up by Amber Heard. She has exaggerated and on many occasions made false claims. Bodycam is the lead that tells us that Amber Heard has been provided by her team with all the stories. The UK case can be noted as having a few flawed logic in the verdict. The appeal had been denied partly, the reason being that Johnny's team failed to present the evidence early. The scandalous divorce of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard has become a messy, emotional roller coaster that has culminated in a reversal of fortunes for the Pirates of the Caribbean star. The court of the public opinion has seemed to have somewhat vindicated Johnny Depp after reports that she was abusive, manipulative towards him began surfacing online. Much of their dirty laundry was aired out for public consumption following Johnny Depp's defamation lawsuit with a son who labeled the actor as a wife-beater, a case that the actor would ultimately lose. Many had expressed opinions online that Amber had only married Depp in order to advance her own career and bank account, which is why it made headlines when she announced she'd be donating her $7 million settlement cash to the ACLU and Children's Hospital Los Angeles. At the time, Heard stated, as described in a restraining order, "And divorce settlement money played no role for me personally and never has, except to the extent that I could donate it to charity and in doing so hopefully help those less able to defend themselves." As reported in the media, the amount received in the divorce was $7 million, and the $7 million is being donated. However, as media outlets and fans following the case began digging into details, there were much to suggest that the abuse wasn't a one-sided affair, and Amber Heard even admitted to hitting her ex-husband with pots, pans, and vases. Heard's legal team didn't deny the allegations that she hasn't yet made good on her $7 million donation pledge. In fact, the team confirmed that the actress hadn't made the promised amount in a response to Depp's request for discovery. The reasoning? Heard has incurred significant expenses following the lawsuit. Depp filed a defamation suit against her. The defamation suit was filed 2 years after Depp and Heard's divorce settlement. While Depp and his team failed to overturn the decision, they seem intent on discovering if Heard ever really made good on her promise of fulfilling the donation. Her rep stated Mr. Depp's effort to plant stories in the media criticizing Amber for not yet fulfilling all the donations she pledged to charity is yet another desperate attempt to divert attention from the UK court's finding relating to allegations of Mr. Depp committing domestic abuse and violence.